Windows 11 is spyware. Pretty good hook, right? No, but seriously, it's spyware. Read this article on Medium, link in the description. This guy breaks it down, does a packet capture, compares Windows XP 10 years ago versus Windows 11. It's pretty gnarly how much data that they're collecting on us.
And with the end of life date of Windows 10 right around the corner, October 14th, 2025, as you see there, you need to be prepared. So go to Windows 11, but if you're worried about your privacy, check this out.
Hey, really quick, guys, before we go any further, if you're interested in checking out a fully installed but portable, stripped down version of Windows 11 Lite OS, along with over 50 other bootable environments on a USB drive, check out my USBs over at bootableusbs.com. I'll have the link in the description. All right, back to the show.
Do Not Spy 11. This is a great application to lock down Windows 11 and get your privacy back. Before we use it though, go ahead and create a system restore point. You can just click on start and search for restore point. Go ahead and do that. You can do this through the app as well. Do it one way or another, but definitely create a restore point in case anything goes awry. You have an easy way just to get back. You only need it on the C volume, the system volume that is, whatever volume that is for you is usually the C by default. Hit create and then just give it a name. I'm going to call mine Before Do Not Spy 11. We'll get that created, and then next thing we're going to do after that is download Do Not Spy 11.
You can find the download link in the description.
Just use the free version. I mean, if you want to use the pro version, that's totally up to you, but there is a cost associated with it. The free version is going to do quite a lot for you. All right, with that system restore point created, go ahead and click on download again for the free version there. That'll be on the left side. Once that downloads, just go ahead and open that up. We'll get to the install. Pretty basic, straightforward install. Just hit OK on the first screen. You'll have to accept after you read all that, of course. Yep, pretty standard. Hit next. If you want to install it somewhere other than the default, feel free to do that. I'm just taking the defaults here. Go ahead and click install. It's very fast. I'm not going to launch it though. I'm going to uncheck that and click close because I want to run this as administrator. I highly recommend you do the same. A lot of the settings that it's going to use are going to require administrative rights. Okay, here's the application. This is what it looks like. It has different categories, advertising, so on and so forth. What I would recommend, unless you want to read through all these, that's 100% fine, but a very safe approach and a broad stroke would be to select everything by hitting check all, and then go through and uncheck any of the yellows and the reds. If you read on the right there, the blues are very safe for pretty much everyone to go ahead and check off and disable that. The yellows and the reds, yellows are warning, you need to read into this depending on what you're doing, and then red is just really not recommended. Use those at your own risk. Use all of this at your own risk, of course, but this is just my general guideline when I go to help someone out if they want to drastically reduce their footprint of what Windows 11 is doing as far as spying and data collection. So let's go through and we'll just scroll through here and uncheck everything that's yellow or red. And once we're done with that, all we have to do is hit apply, and then we will do a reboot, and we will have a much safer, lot less spying version of Windows 11. All right, once you're done with that, go ahead and hit apply. Just accept this here. And that is going to ask you to create a system restore point. If you haven't done so already, do it at that point. If you created one manually like we did, then just hit no to the system restore, but make sure you get one either way. Apply that, close it out, and then perform a reboot. All right, once your system is back up, go ahead and launch the application again, run it as administrator, and this will show you everything that is now applied. If you ever need to come in here and shut anything back off, if you just want to do a couple settings, simply uncheck those boxes and then apply and do another reboot. So if you wanted to turn Copilot back on or anything like that, you could scroll to the bottom and uncheck Copilot and then apply that and perform another reboot, and you'd be back in business with Copilot. Now, if you needed to do a full-on rollback, that's why we created that system restore point, right? So all you would do is open up your system restore again, and then once that comes up, you could do an actual restore and select the restore point that we created right before we installed the application. So if you've never done that, you just click on the system restore next, and then you find the restore point, which we titled very intuitively and then you would next through that and it would perform a full system restore. So your system is right back to where it was before you installed and configured Do Not Spy 11. So that's it. I just wanted to take a few minutes to make this video for you guys because I know that data is coming up soon, and whether you like it or not, chances are, unless you're willing to make a jump to Linux, which it's a big jump for a lot of people, chances are you're going to end up on Windows 11. It's not the end of the world, but if you are worried about your data, you don't like all this advertisement stuff, again, read the article on Medium. Very interesting the way they contrasted between Windows XP and Windows 11. It's like a whole different world now, right? It used to be an operating system. Now it's like a billboard and a way for Microsoft to funnel your data to third parties. So if you're worried about that kind of stuff, definitely check out Do Not Spy and lock your stuff down. All right, guys, appreciate you watching the video. Let me know your plan for end of life Windows 10 if you're still on 10. Let me know if you're using Windows 11 and if you've done anything to kind of harden it a bit from a privacy perspective. All right, appreciate you tuning in. If you got any value out of it, please hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing because I got a lot more content coming soon. Till the next video, take care, everyone.